Team Jackson, what's happening? So a woman hit me up with a question about, how she should handle a guy coming up to her, getting her number or them exchanging numbers, seeming really cool, but then she never hears from him again unless she hits them up. And normally I wouldn't make a video about this, but I think this is a more common occurrence than what we're used to, especially with today's generation of men. And I'm noticing a lot of ill advice being spread around that as a progressive woman, as a modern day woman, you need to go after what you want. You need to pursue what it is you want. If you like him, then hit him up. Don't wait. Don't sit back. This ain't the 1950s, so on and so forth. And I think that would be a huge mistake because today's men are leveraging the fact that there are a lot of women out here with the mindset of taken by any means necessary. They feel validated by a man. Therefore, on the dating scene, what they need to do, since the odds are in a man's favor these days, is filter down to the absolute thirstiest women who are the easiest to impress. That way, the rest of the situation, whether it's a relationship or it's strictly just sexual or whatever it is in the court of the man. He sits back and he waits for her to plan the dates. He sits back and waits for her to pick up the phone and text or call. He makes the rules whenever it's convenient for him, and he'll get to her and he'll only give her what he wants to give her. And she'll have to prove herself worthy of being worthy of more from that point. All because he's now dealing only with the thirstiest of women, the easiest of wins. And I'm gonna call it how I see it. I do think you are thirsty if you get impressed in the first 5 or 10 minutes of meeting a guy. I don't care how handsome he is. I don't care how well spoken he is. I don't care how articulate he is, how well groomed he is, how moisturized his skin is, how straight his teeth is. It doesn't matter. It needs to take more than the first conversation in order to impress you to a point where you can't refrain from hitting this man up and making him finish what he started. So what do you need to do? When a guy comes up to you, he starts the conversation, y'all kick it, the chemistry is great, y'all exchange numbers, you confirm that, he has the right number and vice versa. You let him finish what it is he started or pretend that it never happened. Pretend that he does not exist. Because he does have your phone number. His phone works just fine. It worked just fine enough to get your phone number. It doesn't matter if he has a full roster or not. It doesn't matter if he really liked you or not. If he leaves it up to you to finish what he started, then the relationship or whatever ensues afterwards is going to be the exact same thing. You're going to be the one finishing what he started. You're going to be the one coming to him and chasing him. And if you're not one of these women who want to chase a man, then understand it is better to be single until you come across a guy who's worth being taken serious, as opposed to being taken by a guy who says, now you're the man. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'll let y'all later. Peace.